One of my pet peeves is that when you're talking about lawn aeration, you got to have the right tool for the right job. Old school technology told us, well, as long as you poked holes in the ground, that's all that matters. You could wear things like golf shoes because golf shoes have those little spikes on there. Or what you could do is you could use spiky shoes. And I don't know if you've ever seen spiky shoes before, but the one that I'm familiar with, I actually have one in my sweaty little palm over here. It's this one is one that has a platform on it, and then it has like a little place for your heel to go on. Then it has these straps, and you strap them on, and we have these 2-inch spikes that are coming down off of this. And the concept is you put two of them on, and then you walk around, and it's a laborious effort, by the way, to do so. And it pokes holes into the ground. Well, this is doing something like this is kind of like, oh, it's something is better than nothing, right? But it's not, because when you have something like this where you have these spikes and they're going into the ground, you're just compacting the soil. Well, sure, you're creating an airspace, but as you're creating the airspace, you're pushing it over, the soil over, and that's what's getting compacted. So it's really kind of a catch-22 type of situation. The best thing for you to do is to get your hands on a device that actually not only punches the hole in the ground, but it also will take and it will create a plug. In other words, you'll have a device. Imagine taking a pin and take a pin apart, and then you don't have the guts inside the pin. And when you slam that pin into the ground, it still has a point on it, and soil is going to come right through the center of the pin. And then when you slam it in the ground again, it's going to keep on pushing soil up through that pin or through that chamber, and it's going to spew it out at the top. You want to have all those plugs, as we call them. Now, you can get little hand devices that you take and you put them into the ground and you step on them, and you could do small areas with that. I've got one of those. I have one of those, I should say, someplace around here. Or you can use a lawn aerating machine, much faster, great for bigger jobs. And the best part is that they're also good for you can rent them. You don't have to buy one of those machines. Rent is going to cost you anywhere from $45 to up to $95 for 3 hours or so. It's a really kind of a neat thing for you to do. So once you plug them in the ground, once you poke it in the ground, pull them out. Once they're out, you scrape them away because you don't want them to break down and fill those holes up again. And then you use them for your compost pile. And that's the way that you aerate.